An international derby. The shores of England and France separated. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We can only hope that this one will deliver, as it has so often in the past.
Yeah, and this one I see as a game between two sides who know each other all too well, and games between the two have been generally close. While there will be quite a bit of probing and prodding, I'm expecting this to be nice and tight.
And he shoots! Marvellous goal! Just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Dembele. Conte. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. France leading here thanks to that early goal. Koundé. Olise. And the counter-attack is on for France. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Doué, Eze does well not to be outdone there. England have reclaimed it. Palmer makes a move down the right. He is through here!
Oh, really well played.
Pinches it off him. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Palmer receives it in a good position here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! And a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Looking for option. Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Saka. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. That is good alertness. It's Saka. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played out wide. Rice. Oh, nice one too. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That'll be a throw. And it's Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Saka. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Olise does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Conte, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Saka. Bellingham. Saka.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half is up and running. And here's Dembele. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Doué. He's having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Saka is onto it in a flash. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe might just make this. Bellingham, spread out to the left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. That's been cut out, well played. Rice, he has found the way through. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Fantastic from Olise! A finish right from the top draw! And they get themselves in front! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good?
Chance for a shot! And he scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now they're
getting up there! Goal, France! And they're back in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's destined for the flank. Saka, he's found a way through. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball. Tchouaméni is there and he can get that clear. Saka, lovely feet. Saka proves just a little bit too strong. Chance here to counter. Eze, and here's Rashford. Knocks it into... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Watkins,
24.
clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Shot a goal! And he makes no mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
He's looking to win it for them. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, what has happened here? Dembele has been caught there, it's a foul. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Lofted upfield.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Temps additionnel.
Oh,
5 minutes.
No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
All hands on deck for this one. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Good ball, good take. England with another corner. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Watkins. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Dembele has the space to scheme. And he gets rid in a hurry. Saka. Foden. Now it's Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Here we go then, extra time is coming up. And the action has already restarted. France pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Conte. Cherki. Goes for a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
À leur place, le numéro 19.
The most accurate
Le
pass.
numéro 13.
He's got away.
Attention, changement.
And it's Kone. Kamavinga. Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Gordon. And the pass is intercepted. Kamavinga. Cherki. Driving on and making good progress. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saka. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. France have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Hernandez can clear it away.
You can never be short of runners in...
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? The hostilities have already resumed. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Terrific effort! In he goes again! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early...
Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Well, Rice was in no mood for any of that. Saka, Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Foden, played out to the left flank. Gordon, good driving run. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Towering header! And it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be bought.
Tries a shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Can he finish? Rudiger. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential.
Rodrigo! It's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be.
Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And a chance! It's a loose ball. Distributed tidily. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Doué with the slide tackle there. Hernandez. And they can counter here. Valverde. And that has not gone well. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Madrid have it back and can go again. Now it's Mbappe. Drills one in, shoots! And he hits the net! And again they hit the front! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good play! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rudiger tries to clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that could set him on his way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Bellingham. And they're back on the ball again. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That's good defending. Defending in numbers. And it's Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe running with intent. And the referee says that is that for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
France can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Koundé does well to get it back. Ambitious ball here. And he's being shifted off it. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp. Doué, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Succumbs to the pressure. Vinicius Junior with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodrigo. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Carreras. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Olise. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodrigo was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. A simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And here's Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. There's the header. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mbappe might just make this. Mbappe is flagged offside. Barcola. Tchouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Goes forward. Dembele chasing after it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Arda Güler! Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And that has been cleared. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for the run.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Corner. Desperate defending required here. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Hernandez gets it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Arda Güler, and it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! All hands on deck for this one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe making good progress. There's a sharp little ball here. That's an excellent interception. Deftly away. So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next. Well, we are already up and running again. Looking for options for movement. Cherki. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's the throw. Koundé. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. He tries one from range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now there's a fight.
He's having a shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, shooting chance!
And it's come back out to him.
Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job.
Shapes to shoot!
Madrid are looking to break at pace. No luck with that dink over the top. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that is a little undercooked. Mastantuono. And here's Goulet.
And he shoots!
And with that, it is half-time, extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Terrific effort!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That's going wide left. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a searching pass. Ah, he's given it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, sweet feet. Probing pass. Eder Militao cuts it out. Mastantuono.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. And they're quick to get it back.
Takes the shot!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Camavinga. That is good alertness. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
One sweeping Olise! And he hits the net. Two, and we've barely begun here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Valverde takes a shot. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Valverde certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And he's being shifted off it.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring!
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
France find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
France with the corner, they're first.
El dorsal 15 será sustituido por
Doué!
el dorsal 7.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Oh, chance!
And he gets rid in a hurry. Tchouaméni. Madrid are 3 down and sinking. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Doué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Goes for the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's had it taken off him. Madrid have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And the counter is on. Koundé cuts out the pass. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. Olise. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold.
He's gone for goal! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Good read, needed to be. Applies the finish! Camavinga. And they can counter here. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hernandez. Doué. Spread out to the left. Bellingham. Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a good spell of possession, this. Olise. France are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. And it's Camavinga.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
For Valverde. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Tchouaméni. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men. Pinches it off him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! They've played it short. France are looking to go forward now. And this is Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he plays one through. And he's there to get it away. Tries to play it through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Quality ball. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Valverde. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Conte. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Tchouaméni. And it's Conte. Oh, it's Dembele. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There will be a throw-in. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un
Alexander-Arnold gets across and deals with it. That pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And they win it back again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodrigo. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Madrid appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Cherki, and he is deftly away. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Diaz. Pass somewhat off target. Dembele.
Madrid can certainly take credit for the way they've gone about their business here. This scoreline is inaccurately reflective.
No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Tchouaméni. Knocks it into space. Now that looks a decent ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, super ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to